I'm actually doing a fast of silence, and today I had to break that because I needed to talk to my doctor, and so I just felt like after the George Floyd murder, um, I just had to take a step back. So what I'm hoping to gain from this fast is um, me doing my part, doing my whole to whole as in WHOLE, doing my whole part in being a part of the solution. So, I usually don't, campaign or market or, try to push something. But this right here, what's going out there in the world is exactly why I'm at Secret Energy. It's the perfect place for me to be. And if you haven't already, I would ask you to just check out the link in the box and just click and just go browse around and see what we're talking about. I'm sure there's something there for you. And the reason why I say that is because all that is going on out there, I understand and understand it all very well. And I was one of those in the past that protested and did the marches. I'm also tired of talking, also tired of writing. And so, I have no judgment whatsoever towards anybody. Even you, Derek, and the other three cowards that just stood by there and watched. I feel your fear as well, and feel your pain, and feel your ignorance as well. And it's backfired on you. Now you know how it feels. What you're feeling from the world right now, the four of you, if you're feeling it all, you may not be feeling anything, but I just want you to get how the four of you are taking that. A race of people have never had a break from it, even now. So I'm not asking for justice. I'm not asking for freedom. I'm not asking you to see me. I am just going to fucking be me. So I'm done with all that part, and I'm going to try to be a part of the solution by doing something, creating something different that makes this old fucked up way obsolete. We're in the middle of a pandemic over what, I don't know, I didn't lost track. Over 100,000 people have died. And listen, and I'm not judging. I understand the anger because if I wasn't in the place that I was in and meditating and being quiet, I'd be out there with you because I feel it to the point that I say to myself, if I was actually there, would I have risked being shot by going and pushing him off of him? Now that's why I'm all beat up now. I mean, I am a warrior, I am a fighter, and I'm trying to horn all my energy in to make a sip. This one, listen, I'm already at the point to where I'm beyond. Well, wait till the next time, to the next time, to the next time, to the next time. There ain't gonna be no next time. It's not gonna be no next time. Secret energy is the change that works for you. That's what I'll say. Secret energy is the change that works for you. I'm looking at my time here because I got all kind of technology problems going on. My computer's down, my printer's down. I can't scan. Internet's slow. My service, my provider, and I'm not gonna say their name because I love them. I love them. I love them. Said things are a little slow right now, and I know we need to give the first responders precedence. Now we got um, these riots, it's taking away from the care of the people. But I get it. We watching somebody being murdered right in fucking front of us. It's contradictory in it, isn't it? It's like, when the fuck are we gonna understand that the system? Oh, no, no, no. When are we gonna understand this division? So thank you to the police officers who are walking with the protesters. We get it. We get it. And we know it's not everyone. And to all, you know what? I don't even know. I know I won't have time to thank the nurses, the court, but thank you. First of all, the reason why I say it like that is because I've always been someone who's been very respectful of those workers, because I was one of those workers. I was a social worker for 33 years. I worked with the police, worked with judges, lawyers. So I know how tough your job is, and I know following that law, and it's just so cumbersome. I understand that system very well, and this is beyond sad. It's like I don't even feel, and maybe because I'm in a different place, because like I said, I really want to be a part of the solution. I also lost my a relative to COVID-19. So again, I'm just focused on the solution. And so the change that will work for you is secret energy. Come over there and see what we're talking about. Because what's happening now, in 2015, when I came to secret energy, I think that's when I started fumbling around in there. I was just like, oh, finally, someone who understands. This shit has got to, first of all, I'm not going to even say that. It is going to stop. I demand my birthright. I demand my civil rights. I demand, I require, whatever you want to call it. Okay, I demand, and again, I don't want to upset anybody, and I hope you all understand, what I'm saying, but I want to say this to you all. Those of you, there's no justice for him. This is fucked up. And like I said, we stop. We gotta. It is what the fuck it is. You know what? I think about just me and my purpose and why the fuck am I here, and all the shit that I've put up and tolerated. And as someone who's taken a lot of abuse and mistreatment, and living in Texas and experiencing racism, and I know how that works. But I've always been one of those people to stand up for myself. Now, that I didn't always. But for those of you who picked on me, and those of you who I turned the other cheek, and those of you who were jealous or envious and just acted all crazy for no fucking reason, you see how irrelevant that is now in the big scheme of things? I'm so glad I turned the other cheek then. I'm glad I turned the other cheek. But even before this happened, I already told, after hitting my head, things just changed. I'm gonna turn the other cheek. Turn the other cheek to fucking click, click, click. Yeah, that's what I just decided. I just decided I don't care what the situation is. It is my responsibility and no one else's to keep myself safe, to defend myself, to take care of myself, to speak up for myself, to be assertive, to advocate, because no fucking body's gonna do it for me. I am labeled, even though I'm a supreme being, I am labeled as insignificant for being a woman, a black woman, and some title me as a lesbian. And then I was a Christian, which is a contradiction. And so now I'm just like, I'm just me. And that's the problem, because if you don't agree with this, then I'm over here. And if you don't like this, then I'm you over there. And if you don't do it like this, then you're going to go to hell. And none of it's true. This is so ridiculous. If I didn't have doctor's orders to remain inside, Ooh, I don't know what I'd be doing right now. And I know it's getting dark, but like I said, I don't even know how I'm going to upload this video or if I'm uploading. I'm supposed to be in silence, but I just can't keep quiet because, like I said, as an empath, I feel it anyway. And, it's just like no matter how hard I try to box myself in and strengthen my aura, and I mean, it goes deep. So I want to make the most of it by, and also, you guys, you gotta remember. I want to remind you all of this. There's a percentage of people, I don't know the exact percentage, that are happy and celebrating for this fucked up ritual. Don't forget about those few. Okay, and to you, as a recipient of oppressive and slave mentality, just like the video I put up, the last video I put up, I said I was going to talk to you about the difference between slavery and being a servant. One of the things I thought, I don't want to be a slave no more. I'm done. I'm done. I don't want to do it anymore. It's like, I'm going to pause this. I was just looking at the poor quality, but whatever, it's what I'm saying. And the good, and what I am happy to see is I'm happy to see all the nationalities. This is, you know what? The crazy thing about, Derek, I wish I could have a conversation with you. Now, I would come ready to give it my all, because I understand you have this hate for me. But this is your lesson to learn this lifetime. This is a fucked up lesson, and I think about even people who believe that way have been programmed to believe that they're better than someone, or they've been programmed to believe that because of my skin color. Obviously you do not realize how ignorant that is. That means you don't know. Just think about it. And I have European all in my blood. I'm aware of that. I'm aware of the Dutch. I'm aware of the Native American, and I'm aware of the African. But in my mind, in my fucked up world, I don't have those type of feelings towards another human being. Now, a human being that's trying to hurt me, okay, but that's different. I'm defending myself, but because of your color, because I don't understand you, because I don't understand your world, I don't understand your, which is one of the reasons that I just feel like I'm in a fucking twilight zone, with my own personal things that I'm, of the head injury from being a devout Christian to this, and then people disliking my videos and saying nasty shit because of that. And the thing about it is, and for those of you who wonder, yes, I would say this to your fucking face. But right now I can only say it's 6 feet away. Okay? And I've always been the type of person that, I don't bother people, and I really do try to avoid I don't try, I do avoid conflict. I've always trying to been a person of peace. But I'm at a point right now that I feel like I have no choice but to defend myself. Okay, and I'm just letting it be known I am. You're not going to talk to me any kind of way. You're not going to ask me, just like, this is so crazy. I got some text messages, and yeah, I'll admit, I responded to some of those text messages 3 and 4 years later. And let me just tell you how fucking selfish people are. I had a head injury. No one's asking me how I'm doing, but do I have some money? Can you give me a cell phone? Can you give me a laptop? And then I send a message saying, maybe we should get to know each other. And then I get a not so good response about how they don't know me. If you don't know me, why are you asking me for a computer and a laptop and a phone and some money to help you pay your, I just think, and, but my heart goes out to that person. I do love that person. And I understand what that person is, but it's like, God damn. So my thing is, I'm in it for me. But one of the things that, I wonder now, it's easy for me to say now, I was a former athlete. I was in pretty good shape. I was a nonviolence instructor on, how to do CPI and do nonviolent restraints and all that kind of stuff. So I know how to dissolve and de-escalate and shit. But what about the times you just fucking gotta fight? And you just got to say enough. So I know how to avoid. So I figure if this is the thing. If I'm fighting, if I'm hitting, I'm kicking. If I'm, I'm just like it's because I got to. But then I also think I'm smart enough to keep myself out of those situations. But people are ignorant, and and I'm not the type of person to throw it back in your face that you're just a dumbass. I just don't deal with dumbasses. I'm just like, wow. I hope that I've matured and I'm again focused on the solution. But I had to say something because just like everybody else, am I feeling some kind of way? Yep. Am I surprised? Nope. And just think about it, y'all. Look at the greater that's going on. There's something greater going on. Pay attention. Go within. I encourage you to go within. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to put this up. Okay, peace. Um, to all those who understand peace and love, I don't do but lessons anymore. I do be moorings. And, I'm talking to whoever, whoever's watching. And damn, we ain't going back. I'm not. I'm just not going to participate in that shit anymore. It's over. What I was going to say is I like to think that, when I was an advocate for children, I would do anything for a child. I would fight. I would do anything to defend the child um, because I guess I was their voice. I would like to think that I would do the same thing if I saw an innocent person. And I get it. I get it. I'm not judging anybody who, but I just think I would have said so more. I think I probably would have looked in his eyes and says, "You're fucking killing him. Are you doing this on purpose?" I would like to believe that I could have come up with something clever, but then, again, I don't know because I heard all the things that the people were saying, and it's like he had intent, and it has to do with the curse, the spell, the program, whatever you fucking want to call it. And the whole world saw it. So why are we trying to get rid of people? Anyway, I love every one of you who watch these videos, even those who don't like me. And for those of you who don't like me, I don't like you either, okay? Because I don't know that you don't like me. Now, what I try to do is, just be myself and love no matter what. And if you don't like me, then don't be around me. And I just want to say this, and I just want to be honest because I've always been a person that just give, very compassionate, have a big heart. But right now, everything I got, I'm saving for myself. It's just that real. And as always, I do not give a fuck what you think about me or what I'm supposed to do. See, that's the problem. I don't worry about what nobody else is doing. I just focus on me and trying to learn the truth instead of believing all these lies and living this fucked up, fake matrix. Man, my heart goes out to everyone who's been personally affected by this trauma. Because, as someone who's dealt with trauma, I'm not going to speak that, but it's, I wish you strength and know you can do it. This is your lesson. And I hope every motherfucker, and, I gotta talk about that because when I say that, I mean that specifically to the men who fuck our mothers. And that's a very dangerous thing. You have no idea. But Mother Earth has a way of reminding us. I love you all. Wholeness.